Hey guys, and welcome back. So this is the continuation of the in a former video that I posted. So this is the sleeve tutorial. So the lace fabric wasn't enough for my sleeve and I used a doll face satin for it. So the sleeve is going to be a 3/4 sleeve, and I have folded the edge already. So I've measured the sleeve and I have 16 inches right here. I will not shape it now. I will do my ruffles on it before I shape it. So this is the organza fabric that I'll be using for the sleeve. I'll go ahead and iron the organza fabric and I will cut it to be 13 inches wide and as long as possible. So I'll finish cutting it into pieces and each piece is 13 inches wide. Remember that this thing will be on fold. So after folding it and after taking out 1 inch for your seam allowance, you will have 6 inches. So I cut as much as possible because I want my sleeve to be so full. Please do remember to iron your organza because after sewing this sleeve you might not be able to iron it so well. So I'll fold my sleeve this way and I will stitch all of them. Remember the wideness is 13 inches, so I will use 1 inch for the folding, and after the folding I will have 12 inches. So I joined my organza before folding so that it will be so long, so that I won't have to be picking it piece by piece. So I joined like 3 organza in order to have a very long piece, then I will fold. So I'll continue folding all of them till I am done, and when I am done I will fold them over, like I will turn it out and I will iron only the part that I joined and only the part that I folded, because I want it to be full. I don't want to iron it to be very flat, so I will only iron the parts where I ran my stitch on. So after doing this I will go ahead and iron. So I'm done ironing my organza and I'll go ahead and close all the edges, all the ending parts. So I'll go ahead and fold them inside and run a stitch on them. I don't have an overlocking machine. I would have overlocked the hem or the edges. So after doing that I will start my pleating. I'll start doing my gathers on my sleeve. If you can notice so well, I did not iron my organza to be flat, like very flat after turning it. I left it that way. I only ironed the parts where I'm doing my gathers on because I don't want my organza to be flat. If it is flat, it may not give you the fullness that you need. So I'll go ahead and do my gathers. You do your gathers according to your preference, depending on how full or how scanty you want it to be. So when I reach the hem part, I will continue my gather from there. Like I'll go back. I will not cut it here. I don't want to be cutting my organza just like that. So I will turn it over this way. So when you turn it over this way, you continue doing your gathers. You are free to make your gathers the way you want it. If you want them to be horizontal, you can make them horizontal. If you want the gathers to be vertical, you can make them vertical, or you can make some horizontal and some vertical. So I'm done doing my gathers on this one. I'll go ahead and hem, the folding the edge. So after doing your making your gathers on your sleeve, you will also make gathers. You also do your gathers round the armhole. Remember, in the previous video I cursed out my armhole, so after making my gathers on my sleeve, I will have to make make gathers with my organza around the armhole. This will give it a fuller look, and it will actually hide where you joined your sleeve to your shoulder. So I'll continue making my gathers around my armhole. After doing this armhole, I'll go ahead and make gathers around the other armhole. This will actually add fullness to our sleeve. So I'm done making my gathers around the left armhole, so it is time to make gathers around the right armhole. So in case you may ask how many yards that I use 4 yards of organza for this sleeve. 4 yards will actually give you the fullness that you need. You might think that it is much. No, it is not much, because the organza will be on fold. So I'll continue making this gather, and when I've achieved the fullness that I need, I will stop, and I'll also continue with the second. So this is my second sleeve. Gathering my ruffles. I'm making my ruffles, and when I reach the hemline, I will turn as usual. So after doing this, you go ahead and shape your sleeve, and after shaping your sleeve, you can now add it to your armhole. And after doing that, I think that will be all for the sleeve tutorial. I actually made the video separately so that it will be easy for you guys to watch, and in order to reduce the duration of the video. So just feel free to try it out. It actually took time, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. So I'm done making the ruffles, and I'll finish shaping my sleeve. So I'm adding the sleeve to my armhole. After joining to this particular armhole, I will join to the other armhole. And please do not forget to overlock. Take your time and do it properly. So I will not close my zipper for the turtleneck until my client fits it. So after doing everything and after adding my sleeve, this is the finished look of the gown. As you can see, it is so beautiful. You can add some appliques around the illusion net if you want. So thank you guys for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you. Bye.